is punter Ethan Evans. Going to send this one away. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As I like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
And he will get this inside the 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
47 on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Going right back to Davis. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run. Davis. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Davis. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 6 yards on that play. Now they've got 3rd and goal from the 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Rolling from the gun here. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives came for such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Trevor Etienne to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
35. White. Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
2nd down pass play coming. In slant route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, kid, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Panthers.
Set, ready. Ready.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He takes it down to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know it's going to set the table for some great play action plays to come.
It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to air this one out all down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set, hut. 10, hut.
Now looking to throw. And it's at the screen. It's Hubbard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a closer broke, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Down. 30. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they check it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Point after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on first down. That's caught by Chris Olave. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in block, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10.
First down, play action. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Already incompletion. We stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's another quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's a gain of 6.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Third and 4.
Let's go.
They send a tight end in motion. Third down. Here's Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on fourth down. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. Looking for it with Davis. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and as they're going to catch a breather, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pass brought in by Tedderone McMillan. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black, ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on,
At the 17-yard line.
52 blue. Yellow, line.
Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow. Set, hot.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught by Hubbard. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money downs for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. The Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. There's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive.
At
And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, hut. 45, white. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right, ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running right, here's Hubbard. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Fishy, ready.
Give now to the running back. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Yellow, 60 red, 60 red, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarvis Lewis, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
33, yellow.
To the air on third and long. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And start with a give to Davis. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7.
New set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This one to Williams out left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's another Saints.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Slot receivers headed left. They'll go play action. That's brought in. It's his back leg, Davis. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
4 yards. That's another Saints.
Davis gets it from the gun. Drops by the first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run.
Tackled by Cam
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
It's a loss of
Working now from the gun.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll try and run this. Driving across the 15-yard line.
It's a
set. 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the red zone on 1st. Ball set up the screen. It's Williams. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard
Back to
line.
throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
1st and
line.
10, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Playing with history there defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's looking deep once again. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints might be able to get some points late after the interception. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting
The
out.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 50.
Throwing from the gun. This is complete to Olave. And they make the tackle at the 38. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So it's not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Some good work on that run back. Brock, he kicks this to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it underneath, covered. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Set, ready. 10 black.
First down, and they go right back to it. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance.
Black one. Set.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 26-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Spike, 60. Black, 95. Watch out now. 50, Fury. Hut.
Dive play straight ahead. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 21.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. The turn starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, it's a run with Davis. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Savion Williams that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Black 40. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go. 52 blue. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
Ready?
Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that get right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Here comes the Saints offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Working on first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Carter. Runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. You walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up third.
Running back sent in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Red 38.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Bunkers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
Let's go now. 45. White. Cut.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Set.
Sending him on the dive. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Watch one. Ready, ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They'll have the first down and even more. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
Panthers, first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Check white. 50, green, ready.
Another carry for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10.
Let's see, Kale. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What can you call this other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Saints come marching onto the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Davis up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
2nd
That's
and
it.
10. At the
Work against the blitz. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Jordan battled there defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. He'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make this stop. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
It's 4th down.
70 Lions.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. First down from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll set up the screen. Brooks breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Only at about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Come on, set. Black, 90 set.
Hands off here for Brooks. Well, that's not what the offense style did. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Might have Gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Pass play now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set. Ready. 33. Ready.
Here's Brooks. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Saints 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold peace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Got a man. It's not. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And motion him out of the backfield left. Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds the in route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
14 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Putting Olave on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finding Olave back-to-back plays. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Got to hurry this to the line.
The 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. This one to Williams out left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. All set now. 1st and 10.
Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the gun. That one connects. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
22. Saints 31.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
45.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expect the NAC defense to be looking for that on this series. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Offense to line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Back to
and
throw.
4.
Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard
We're down to 31 seconds after he clocks it. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Good for the Saints. 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
It's a gain of 11.
Working quickly here.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
And he will spike it. 7 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. He's going to throw it. Taking a final shot at the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. one more snap to play here.
Brings up third down and 10.
One final shot here. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road.